He thought I didn't hear him. That muttered slur, the kind that burns into your skin and echoes in your chest. But I did hear him, every syllable. And while he walked back to his van, thinking he got away with it, I was already planning his punishment. He just didn't know his next delivery would be straight into karma's storm. If you've ever dreamed of serving justice to someone who thought they could disrespect you and walk away, hit that like button, subscribe, and buckle up. Because this is one of the coldest, most satisfying revenge stories you'll hear all week. You know that kind of day where everything feels just right? I'd been cleaning my apartment, music playing softly, a scented candle flickering on the counter. My delivery notification pinged. Your package will arrive in 5 minutes. No big deal. I was just waiting for some stuff I'd ordered online. I walked to the door as the buzzer rang. When I opened it, I saw the delivery guy standing there. Tall, maybe in his 30s, wearing that bright company jacket, holding my parcel like it was too much effort. The exchange should have taken 2 seconds. Thanks. Sign here. Done. But as I reached out for the package, I caught something, that small flicker in his eyes. The quick up and down glance. And then, as he turned away, I heard it. A low mutter under his breath. A word I wish I could unhear. It was a slur. Not shouted. Not screamed. Just dripped out, like venom, meant to sting quietly. My chest tightened. I froze, half in shock, half in disbelief. Did he really just say that? I wanted to confront him, to demand he repeat it. But my mind raced. What if I misheard? What if he denies it? And worse, what if he comes back? So I just stood there, watching him walk down the hall and vanish into the rain outside. That moment stuck with me. It wasn't about the word, it was about the disrespect. The smallness of it. How he thought I wouldn't matter enough to notice. But here's the thing about quiet people, we don't forget. It became a little game. Every time his name popped up on my delivery tracker, I wasn't home. Sometimes it rained. Sometimes it snowed. Sometimes I'd even make a drink, sit on my balcony, and watch from above. He'd stand there for minutes, ringing, calling, waiting, because procedure demanded he try. And every time, I'd imagine his frustration growing. His time wasted. His money lost. I never yelled. Never confronted. Never broke a rule. Just patience. Cold, calculated patience. Because sometimes, revenge doesn't need to be loud. Sometimes it's just delivered. After a few months, I stopped seeing his name pop up. Maybe he switched routes. Maybe he quit. Or maybe he finally learned to keep his mouth shut. Either way, I didn't care. Because every time I remember his muttered slur, I don't feel anger anymore. Just satisfaction. The kind that comes from knowing that sometimes, the smallest act of cruelty can lead to the slowest, coldest payback imaginable. Revenge doesn't always need fire and fury. Sometimes it's just patience, and a little bit of rain. Karma might take its time, but it always delivers. If this story made you smile just a little, hit that like button, and tell me in the comments, what's the most satisfying silent revenge you've ever seen? And of course, subscribe for more true stories of justice, karma, and sweet, sweet payback. Later that night, I sat scrolling through my delivery history. The company app had his first name and initial. And then something clicked. I'd seen his name before. He was my area driver. Which meant I'd be seeing him again. I started reading about how their system worked. Turns out, many of these drivers are paid per successful delivery, not per attempt. Every failed delivery? That's money and time wasted. A slow smile crept across my face. If karma wasn't coming fast enough, maybe I'd give it a little push. A few weeks later, another package notification. And guess who was assigned to deliver it? Yup. Him. This time, though, I wasn't opening the door. I made sure I wasn't home. And as luck would have it, the sky had turned that heavy, cold shade of gray that promised rain. When the buzzer rang the first time, I didn't move. He rang again. Procedure says they have to ring twice. Then they have to call twice. And I'd set my voicemail delay to the longest setting possible. So he had to stand there, waiting for the beep. By the time he gave up, the rain had started, slow at first, then heavier. I walked out onto my 5th-floor balcony, leaned on the railing, and looked down. There he was. Standing there, frustrated, rain soaking his jacket, fumbling with his phone. He had no idea I was watching. And I swear, it was the most peaceful moment I'd had in weeks.